that we saw him lose to Mansoor once again on Friday, but those dudes working on SmackDown after just wrestling in Saudi Arabia. Shout out to them. I know you and I are big Ali fans, so hoping that he gets more time to shine. We're really hoping that the women on SmackDown and the women in WWE get more time.
Yeah.
40 minutes of Brock and Roman. Love Roman. Brock is a Hall of Famer, but like you said, the roster is so deep for WWE in the year 2021 that I don't know if their ratings or their numbers show otherwise, but I think for you and I as longtime fans, this just feels like the same old, and not in an exciting way. We know SmackDown has more talent than just the people who wrestled on Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
So give us that talent. Give them time. Make it make sense.
Yeah. Speaking of Mansoor, he won twice last week, and I don't know if you won in Crown Jewel and won against the big guy Ryback on Twitter. Did you see this tweet?
I saw that. Yes. The poll, right?
The poll. Unbelievable response. Like, just unbelievable response. He didn't have to say anything. He just simply put up the results of a poll that was put up by Ryback, where most of it said he should just retire. I thought that was great. That's what I want from my pro wrestling. I just want you to, if you're going to do a promo, that's what I want to see. Just bury the guy with facts. I don't know if you caught the, back to AEW for a second before we come back, because I'm thinking about it. The backstage interview with Bryan Danielson and Eddie Kingston setting up for next week.
I didn't catch that. Fill us in.
It's pretty great. I believe it was Tony interviewing both of them, and Brian's like, Eddie, I like you, I respect you, but I'm gonna beat you because you don't like to work. You like to show up, you like to fight, but you don't put the work in outside of it. Otherwise you wouldn't be, you're talking about all these title opportunities. You wouldn't be here for the first time in 20 years if you actually worked hard. And I love when a promo feels real. I love when a promo is, wow, kind of all la MJF, but spitting the truth. And now I know it's just going to be an absolute fight. Eddie Kingston versus Bryan Danielson is going to be probably pretty vicious, and I'm really looking forward to it. But the promo itself felt very real, and I love when those things bleed through a little bit. Otherwise, CM Punk wouldn't be getting a chance to return if he never had the pipe bomb.
Right. And Danielson and Kingston are feuding because they want to become number one contender for the main prize, the main men's prize in AEW. So I think that goes back to what we said about making your belts matter. And these guys want to tear each other apart because they're going for that top prize. Well, ultimately, they want to come out number one.
I also think that it's like, this is what we were talking about with King Woods, with Xavier Woods, winning the tournament to become King of the Ring. AEW has a tournament, and we know that it's the title eliminator tournament. So whoever wins gets a title shot. I don't know what King Woods gets for winning King of the Ring other than a crown and a scepter. Like what else? Is there?
Which I can get at Party City or Spirit. I think Spirit is. Are there Party Cities anymore? There are.
There has
not
to
as
be,
many.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good.
I don't know. Speaking of wearing costumes and Party City, next week, Tyler, NXT bringing back once again a beloved pay-per-view from the past.
Brad, I revealed this last week on the show. NXT 2.0 is some of my favorite programming right now, especially with the week that was, even ahead of Raw and SmackDown. I hope we don't lose listeners off of that take. Halloween Havoc. This is going to be big for NXT 2.0. I believe we're going to have some major title changes. I think Mandy Rose is taking the strap off of Raquel Gonzalez. I don't know that that's where I would go, but I think that's where we're going to get. And then Braun Breaker over Tommaso Ciampa, I think is likely. I'm not sure if that's going to be a squash or an actual 10 to 20 minute match. All I know is that Tony D'Angelo better be in the main event of WrestleMania within the next 2 years.
Yes.
That's all I want out of my wrestling.
I don't even know if I have much to add to that because I haven't been watching NXT, and then you said you got to check out 2.0, and now it's so good. I'm really loving what they're doing over there. Tony D'Angelo is maybe the best thing in professional wrestling outside of Roman Reigns right now. I think so. Maybe even more for me. I don't know. It's just, we were talking off air, how, given the previous era of everybody is a job or everybody is a religious or racial or social or whatever stereotype, how do we not have Italian guy from New York? How have we not had Forget About It? How have we not had schmarmy guy dropping $10 to the female ring interviewer and announcer going, here you go, sweetheart, buy yourself something nice. How do you not have stuff like that? It's 2021 and suddenly the simplest gimmick in the world is suddenly like it's there and it's incredible. It's so good. It's so entertaining. Highly recommend NXT 2.0. Halloween Havoc, incredible. Spin the wheel, make a deal. We'll see what happens. I can't wait. I love me some Halloween Havoc, and they always go all out with the sets for NXT takeover shows like this. So I'm really excited.
They do.
Yeah,
go ahead, Tyler. Our excitement may be an unpopular take. Our excitement may be an unpopular take, but I really think NXT was in a place where they needed to do something really different. The splash of the different colors and the logo that's off center, maybe not the best, but before NXT, what we will say, I guess, is the Karrion Kross era. Haven't said his name in a long time. It was just so dark and just not. I'll tell you this, I did not tune in weekly to the NXT product back then when it was the dark set, Karrion Kross was champion. I would really just try to watch the takeovers, and if I didn't watch a full takeover, my heart wasn't broken. Now, you bet I'm going to be watching Halloween Havoc. I don't know if the product is better, but it's just more entertaining, it's new, and I really think they needed to just change everything up. So, like you, I'm hopeful that Tuesday is going to give us a great show. We have some other matches such as Carmelo Hayes versus Johnny Gargano for the North American title, which I think will rule. I believe it's on that show. Hopefully I'm not misspeaking. It looks like they're going to set up a program. We have the men's and women's tag matches. There's still a lot of talent in NXT, and many of whom are coming from NXT 1.0, if you will, that are still here. The Io Shirai's, the Zoe Starks, Raquel Gonzalez. So there's a blend here, but like you, we need more Tony D'Angelo. Even if he doesn't have a match, we better see that man's face on Tuesday night at Halloween Havoc.
Yeah, I totally agree. I also am a huge fan of a lot of the talent that are over there that are also not appearing on every show, which bums me out as well, because I'd love to see Io Shirai and everything. I just love what Io does as a worker. So good.
It's so good.
Well, I think that wraps up our conversation for today. If you have questions for us, you can leave some in the comments section of probably Apple Podcasts. You can get us on Twitter at GIPod19. And looking forward to next week. Looking forward to a big week in professional wrestling, Halloween Havoc, Dynamite, Rampage, Raw, SmackDown, NXT in general is doing really good things. And we'll see, hopefully by comments, whether or not people want us to continue that or not as we lead in a show today with Impact.
Right. You all tell us. Thank you, fans, listeners, so much again for the support from episode 1. And we hope you enjoyed episode 2 and continue to support us along the way. Gimmick Infringement is a part of 19 Media Group. You can listen to us on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, or wherever you find podcasts. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share.